What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sagittarius? So I'm just gonna be real right honest with you. I wasn't feeling that laugh at all. I wasn't feeling the audience. I wasn't feeling the thumbs up. I wasn't feeling like telling y'all whether y'all shitty ass relationships was gonna work or not for nothing in return. So I wanted to do something I wanted to do, and that was a Sagittarius reading. So here we are. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sag? Let's see. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius, okay? Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius at this time. Y'all know I'm gonna do what I want to do now, and I understand if you're not here for the show, but Kiki, it wasn't giving. It was not giving. I'm ready to let my hair down and get her right comfortable. Okay, so let's tap in and see what's going on with the Sagittarian Ninth House Collective. Guys, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else, okay? Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Spirit, what's going on with the Sagittarian Ninth House Collective? Thank you, Spirit. We got a month coming out. What do they need to know, Spirit? What do they need to know? What does Sag need to know? Oh, we got some sort of announcement. What's going on for Sag, Spirit? This is for Sag. Thank you. Ooh, my thumb kind of knocked those three out, so we'll have to see what Spirit has to say about it. Okay. A lot going on, Sag. These are questionable, those are questionable, and these are questionable. Let's see what's going on. So the very first card was saying October. So October is going to be very significant for you, Sagittarius. I do feel like that there's going to be some sort of major announcement. Okay, there's definitely going to be some sort of announcement. You may have some sort of thoughts that you may be thinking that someone is working against you, or that something is going against you. Spirit wants you to know you're going to be able to put that into, okay, you're going to be able to see that that's worry over nothing, okay, because honor and recognition will come to you. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Yes, exactly. Is there some sort of temporary issue? Yes. Is there some sort of okay, so I do see that there is some sort of stubborn, aggressive person here that may, or like a ram. So like, you know what I'm saying? There could be some sort of, we'll have to tap in and see. That kind of came out in a cluster, so I want to leave it that way. But I definitely feel like my foot is itching front and back, the heel and the foot. So definitely maybe stepping towards some new ground here. And I do feel like that there's definitely someone very stubborn that may feel like that they're about to take something from you. And Spirit is like, I have to let you know that I'm getting the immediate energy that this person, like, what they take from you isn't even that big of a deal. You understand what I'm saying? It's not that big of a deal. I can't wait to see what that is. Yeah, it says you should accept some sort of valid criticism coming out here with teacup. We also have parting of ways with either a romantic or a business partnership. There could be some muddled and unclear thinking that is affecting that. Over here, we do have beware of self-delusion. And I have to be honest with you, when this card came out, it came out at the same time. It just didn't land with the a vulture and crown. That's why I didn't take it together. But it did. I didn't even see what it said, or I would have automatically put it over there. But beware. The Spirit does want you to beware of that self-delusion. I don't think, like, you may have some sort of anxiety or worry that someone is working against you. Spirit definitely wants you to know that there's some sort of self-delusion that is attached to that. Now, these two cards kind of came out funny together. It is saying that there could be some sort of tower, like there could be some sort of solid foundation, success with effort with some sort of fair-skinned woman. So there could be some sort of unexpected encounter, unexpected working together with a fair-skinned lady, someone with blonde, gray, or white hair. This cluster did come out together. It says, do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. There could be some sort of good news coming in from a darker skinned woman that is possibly younger than you. This whatever this comes in, spirit doesn't want you to back down from opposition. Spirit doesn't want you to view this person like don't back down, but I would even go the extra mile to say don't view this person as your competition. This is actually the good news that you're needing to get out of a situation once and for all, but you have to be willing to view it that way. And then we've got this cluster here. November is associated with it. Some sort of wish will be granted to you in November. In November, you will be receiving some sort of a gift here, okay? Okay, so this says, I said some sort of wish will be granted, but this is actually broken wishbone. A wish will not be granted in November, but that's actually a gift to you. Okay, a lot to talk about. So let's get straight to it. Let's look at October. What's going on in October? Yeah, the Lovers, my goodness. The Lovers, the Page of Cups, and the Magician and the Ace of Wands. So in October, there could be some sort of announcement, you getting into some sort of relationship, definitely starting some sort of a partnership union here. There's definitely some sort of passionate. This could be, okay, so I definitely feel like, okay, so oh, okay. Spirit is saying this could be with an Aries, and it could be yes, after you've walked away from this Aries. So over here where we have this Ram, a stubborn or aggressive person, there could be some sort of heartache. Like you and this Aries could experience some sort of breakup and discord, okay, in October or something or another like that, or you guys have already experienced this breakup with either an Aries or someone affected by Aries, divine masculine energy. This is a temporary setback. It does look like in October, this comes back with an like you guys come back together, and there's actually an announcement attached to this coming back together. It looks like there could be some sort of solid union here, because it's definitely giving it one more go with this Aries energy here is what I'm looking. Yeah, damn. So it definitely looks like that right now in the present moment, I'm either predicting or we're in the midst of it, or you're just literally getting past it. But either way it goes, there's some sort of tower moment, more or less. It's very much so in your face here that does bring something to an end, because there's been some sort of resistance here to making the necessary changes due to some apathy. So let's see what's going on with this Ram, a spare in a cloud. What's going on here? So we have Temperance, the King of Swords, and the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. Yeah, I definitely feel like that. I do feel like that what's going on here is I do feel like that there was some sort of imbalance here. I definitely feel like that someone is very stubborn, rigid, emotionally detached here. And I feel like that it could have brought about some sort of conflict. I do feel like that whatever conflict was brought about inside of that situation, you're getting this reading so that you get the awareness not to make any sort of long-term decisions there. Okay, don't make any long-term decisions inside of that, because this is a temporary conflict. Okay, very much so a temporary issue. So don't go stirring the pot for any long-term solutions or something like that. I do feel like that will bring about some sort of deep regret, because this is something that you intuitively know that, you know what I'm saying? This is something that you intuitively know. There needs to be some sort of emotional balancing out anyways, in order for someone to truly mature and maturate into their divine feminine energy. I do feel like that whatever this conflict was, it definitely stemmed from an imbalance and not really taking care of oneself emotionally. And it does look like that situation in October is actually going to get the chance to come back around and manifest into some sort of solid relationship. Okay. Let's see. What is this parting of ways? I feel like that parting of ways is what we're talking about here. But let's see. There's definitely some unclear thinking that has played into you all parting ways here. The Ace of Swords, that's the truth. The Ten of Cups. And the Nine of Cups. Yeah. So there's going to be a new beginning, but it is only once someone brings an old way of thinking to an end. So I do feel like that you and whoever this person are, there was some sort of parting of ways that needed to take place here. But it does look like that there's going to be some sort of solid opportunity to have a relationship here in October. It looks like there's going to be a major announcement here in October of a lover, Page of Cups, something that's been manifested here. I do feel like that unclear thinking kind of played into this connection falling apart. I do feel like that in the parting of this, you guys are going to see what is truly makes you happy and understand that there's a necessary sacrifice, and why you can't just go after you can't just get so hyper focused on your own emotional fulfillment here. So let's look at this. Beware of self-delusion. Wary of someone is against you. Honor and respect will come to you. What is this, Spirit? The Four of Wands. That's that relationship that we're talking about here. The Four Wands. Exactly. That's the relationship that we're talking about. The Four Wands to the Five of Pentacles to the Tower card. I told you, yeah, the Devil card. That situation where toxicity and lower vibrational energy began to overtake this connection. It was definitely due to a lack of imbalance internally. So let's look at this. I do feel like that there is some sort of fair-skinned female here. Let's look at this fair skin, dealings with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. A fair woman. It says a fair woman, not fair skin. I'm so sorry. But it could be. But it says a fair woman. Dealings or relationships with a woman with blonde hair, gray, or white hair. It is saying that there is a solid foundation, success with efforts with this situation. What's going on here, Spirit? The Four of Swords, that situation will be healed. The Justice card, that could be a Libra or a Pisces with the High Priestess coming out. Yes, you guys will be able to overcome your obstacles. And it does look like that there will be some sort of healing that is taking place within this situation. Someone's higher self, someone's intuition could be illuminating this to you. But there is a need to really make sure that there's a need to listen to your intuition and work on oneself, because it does look like that this partnership is getting some sort of opportunity to have some sort of new start. But this Eight of Swords is showing itself again. So that old paradigm does have to come to an end. What is this? You should accept valid criticism for Sagittarius. What is this? You should accept valid criticism for Sagittarius. Partnership, the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So this partnership is going to require some give and take here. And so the Spirit is saying that you should accept what this person is saying to you instead of becoming immediately offensive. It does look like that this person definitely is playing a vital role in you laying a solid foundation here. So show me what this younger woman has to do. This person could be a Capricorn, doesn't necessarily have to be. Definitely giving off Capricorn energy. This person, Three of Pentacles, this person could want to collaborate with you. This person could want to collaborate with you. They definitely want to heal some sort of confusion. They want to clear up some sort of confusion here. It's kind of getting like, it's kind of plaguing them. But there's a need to be wise when dealing with this situation. Like, don't, with this opposition, this good news that this person does want to clear the air. They do want to heal a situation here, possibly a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Pisces, Aquarius energy. Spirit is saying, don't back down, show your strength and fortitude, meaning this is the time for you to really make sure that you speak your truth here. The Moon card, be willing to face your, the Moon card to the Page of Swords. Really be curious, like, be willing to ask the questions like, why, like, don't, like, listen to your intuition. The Three of Swords, the Six of Wands. I have to be honest with you. I do want you to receive this as good news, but this is the type of time for you to stand in your truth and really ask yourself, why is it that they're just now deciding to come towards you and clear the air? Like, you don't have to act different and you don't have to question that. But with the Page of Swords, it's saying, don't forget to look for those answers so that you know how to show up in a way that doesn't bring you about heartache and pain. Because this, whatever this is that we're talking about, it is attached to this pail. It's time to get out of a situation. And Spirit is saying your intuition has been shouting this out to you, okay? Let me see, Spirit, clarify this. The Page of Pentacles, because there's something about it's like, it's good news, okay? It's good news because now the air can be cleared up, but you don't have to start going back to trying to, like, take little to nothing and giving more than enough, okay? So this is good news because it's illuminating to you your proper portion of how to show up inside of this situation. Now, give me a second, guys. We're going to move into November, broken wishbones, and box when we get back. All right, Sagittarius, let's jump in to see what's going on with this November broken wishes, and you will receive a gift. Let's see, Spirit, what's going on with this? So we have the Empress, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. The Judgment card. So there's something that someone may be promising you, like someone may be promising you something. This could be your mother, this could be the mother of your children, or you could be the mother of their children. There could be some sort of promise of something. It looks like that this person doesn't hold up their end of the bargain. There is a silver lining in this, but you will have to slow down to find the silver lining inside of this. But with this, like, whatever promise that they break, that they don't give you, it actually puts you in a position of independence. And being in that independent energy, that puts you in the position to receive some sort of gift. But you are closed off. Like, it's like, you may not see this before, like, you need to be willing to make this, you need to be willing to see the good inside of this beforehand in order to receive the gift. Meaning, if you go inside of this with a negative mindset, then the gift is not received or something like that. Yes. Okay. Can you show me a little insight into what the gift is? you no longer have to, you're no longer obligated to something by the end, like you're no longer obligated. So there's something that you're currently obligated to right now. By November, whatever this is, the gift is you're no longer obligated, like you're set free from something in the end because someone doesn't hold up their end of the bargain. That actually sets you free. Like that gives you your freedom. Like that get the Nine of Pentacles, and then like the Nine of Pentacles is here for the gift. The Nine of Pentacles is independent energy, right? And it's independent energy from a perspective of but I do know how to collaborate. You know what I'm saying? Like just because I'm not in this situation doesn't mean it's because I wasn't trying to collaborate type of shit. And then I'm like, okay, give me more understanding of what the box is. What is the gift? And then I receive the death card. Like something actually comes to an end. Like you're no longer obligated to fulfill some sort of, like you're no longer obligated to a situation. You're finally set free. Let me see what zodiac signs are potentially showing up here. There's a lot that came out to the board. We do have Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Capricorn, Aries. We have Cancer, Virgo, Sag, Taurus, Sag, Cancer, Aquarius. Okay, so that was a lot. That was a nice little reading too, in my opinion. That was nice reading. I like the way this came together. So are there any final messages that Sagittarius needs to know about this? Let's close this up. What is the final message as it pertains to this for Sagittarius? So we have 2323, endless cycles. There's some truth you're resisting to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. I feel that. I feel that. So we have 1144, high vibes, divine intervention. Love and other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. This is nice. So I'm going to pause, clean this up, and then I'm going to see, I'm going to get all signs, their signs, the person on your mind, what they have to say for themselves right now, okay? All right, Sagittarius, let's jump in and get all signs, their signs. What would they say for themselves right now? What do they have to say for themselves? All right, so what do they have to say about the situation? It doesn't necessarily have to go along with their first storyline, but it very much so well can, okay? What do they have to say for themselves at this time? If Sagittarius is dealing within Aries, what does the Aries have to say for themselves right now, Spirit? So the Aries has to say that you are too nice and I don't deserve your kindness. So the Aries Sagittarius is flat out saying that they do not deserve your kindness. And well, they would have to be right because this person is attached to drama. I was asking why. We have drama at the bottom of the deck. And well, this person is looking for sexual-based energy. This person is definitely full of sexual energy right now, okay? All right, Spirit. So what does the Taurus that is interested in the Sagittarius have to say for themselves at this time? What is the Taurus? Thank you, Spirit. So the Taurus is saying that they are blocked and they can't take it anymore. Like the Taurus has to say like, damn, can you unblock me now? Yeah, I am scared of rejection. They're waiting on you to unblock them. Tap me in, Spirit, tap me in. So what does the Gemini have to say for themselves at this time? What does the Gemini have to say for themselves? No one understands the Gemini but you. The Gemini feels like that no one understands them but you. And because of that, well, they're obsessed with you. The Cancer, what does the Cancer have to say for themselves right now at this time? What does the Cancer have to say for themselves? Thank you, Spirit. That the Cancer, I can't express myself. So the Cancer is wanting to say that they have a hard time expressing their emotions right now. And I was going to say, well, damn, do they need the emotions board? But it's like this person is having some sort of identity crisis. They don't know how they're supposed to feel about this situation. Give me 1 second, guys. The Leo, what does the Leo have to say for themselves right now? What does the Leo have to say for themselves right now? The Leo is saying that they wish, like they have some painful memories that kind of hold them. Like, I don't know, there's something about you and the way that you carry yourself that they do wish to be more like, but they do have some painful memories that it's hard for them to handle. And they do very much so still affect this person. Yeah, it says, I need to figure myself out. The Leo is definitely saying that they have some painful memories that's really affecting them and they need to figure themselves out. They wish they could be more like you, but they're not, Sagittarius, and they just need you to understand that. So what does the Virgo have to say for themselves at this time? What does the Virgo have to say for themselves right now at this time, Spirit? Thank you. The Virgo is saying, I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. So the Virgo has to say that they are trying to, I need to hold back my true feelings for you. So the Virgo is saying that they're holding back their true feelings so that they can get in a position because they don't want to show up for you half-assed anymore. So that was Virgo. The Libra, hold on. The Leo, the Virgo. Yes, the Libra. What does the Libra have to say for themselves at this time? The Libra is saying that they can't do this right now. So the Libra is definitely saying that they can't focus on this. It's too much drama. They have some other stuff that they're trying to clean up in their life, and they'll be around to it and when they get settled, okay? So let's see. What does the Scorpio have to say for themselves at this time? What does the Scorpio have to say for themselves right now at this time? The Scorpio is saying that they're scared of rejection. They want to be different. The Scorpio is saying that they do feel lonely, but there's something about this Scorpio fighting some sort of energy, like fearing some sort of rejection. So that causes them to hold back on doing what they naturally feel led to do. All right, so what does the Sagittarius have to say for themselves right now? That they can't handle your love. The Sagittarius is saying that they can't handle your love. This person has a negative storyline that they tell themselves. People don't, like Sagittarius tells themselves a storyline that some sort of outcome is the way that it's always been. And because it's always been that way, it's the way that it's always going to keep being. So this Sagittarius is definitely needing to change their storyline. But they're definitely feeling like that they can't handle your love right now. What does the Capricorn have to say for themselves right now? The Capricorn is saying that they want to be different and they do want to be different, but the Capricorn is also saying that they need to hold back their feelings right now. But they do feel lonely. All right. And what about the Aquarius? What does the Aquarius have to say for themselves right now? The Aquarius says, you were right. Just that simple. Why do I feel so lost? You were right. Whatever you told this Aquarius, they're saying you were right. And with that awareness, they're like, damn, I feel like everything, I feel lost now because everything doesn't make sense now. And then last but not least, Pisces. What does the Pisces have to say for themselves at this time? That if I come back in time, I would handle us. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. So the Pisces is saying that if they could go back in time, they would have definitely handled this situation way differently. They wish that they could be a different person. All right, Sag, that's what I got for you. I want to thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. And I'll catch you on the next one.